Hey, this is Sister Crystal here with Other Side of 40. And I know there's no one in here, but I'm used to talking to myself, so I don't have the luxury of saying wait to come in the room and all that. Um, no hating on people that can. I will one day, but anyway, this is Sister Crystal with Other Side of 40. And when I say other side of 40, I mean the other side of 40, the backside or upside of 40. Um, wanted to come on here. Um, I just wanted to come on here and just share some stuff. My thoughts. Let me see something. Okay, what's going on with this phone? Okay, just wanted to share some of my thoughts of what's been going on with me lately and all that. As you guys can see, well, what I am gonna do. See, I get scattered brain easy, even when I'm talking to myself. Um, you know when they say, it's okay to talk to yourself as long as you don't yourself. Well, I talk to myself and answer myself too. So I don't know if that's saying too much or whatever. But you know what? Most people talk to themselves and answer themselves, whether they um, think about it or not. But anyway, um, just a bit more on serious topic or whatever. The title is called Starting Over. And first of all, I want to thank the people who have been supporting me so far on my journey as far as being a content creator. It's a lot of ups and downs and all that. I also want to thank the people who even if no one comes on here while I'm broadcasting live, that's okay. I do have some people that show up afterwards and leave comments. And that's very encouraging. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Um, when people come by and leave comments, it means a lot to me. And I just want to say, even, you know, though I'm just starting, I only have over 50 subscribers on this channel. Um, I just want to make sure if I continue on with trying to create content that I continue, um, that I stay humble or whatever, and still have time to talk um, and reach out to subscribers. Because you know what? That's one thing I really like about the smaller channels that understandably the larger channels aren't able to reach out and talk to their subscriber as much. But anyway, you know what? One thing I have to get better to. Now I have the title Starting Over. I have not talked about starting over. I see up on my thing up here, it says no one watching and no likes. And I call myself talking and wait until somebody comes in here, sort of, even though I said I wasn't waiting. But anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get to the topic. All right, starting over. I'm meaning it literally and figuratively. Well, as you guys can see, my hair is a lot shorter than what it was before. Long story short, I had what's called bilateral carpal tunnel surgery. I had it about a couple months ago. Right before I got my surgery, I got my hair, um, I got some, what do you call those? Kinky twist. I got kinky twist in my hair. And I specifically got it because I knew I was going to go and get some, I was going to have hand surgery. And so I wanted to make sure my hair was still pretty decent and all that, despite having hand surgery. Well, I hadn't really thought it all the way through because I didn't think about, okay, Sister Crystal, you're going to have to take these braids or twists, you're going to have to get them taken out. And I had the twist in a little over 2 months. That's longer than what I would usually keep um, twist or braids in, but I kept them in longer because I was unable to take take them down. I had to wait till my hand got stronger so that I can take them down. Um, Also, what I didn't realize is the way I was taking down my kinky twist, I ended up stripping some of my hair. So I stripped a lot of my hair off the to the sides and on the back. Now the top of my hair, that grows just fine. The length, but the sides and the back, I really like literally tore my hair out trying to take those braids out. And I went just was trying to play it off. I was really trying to hold on to the length what I had left as much as I could. But then I finally came to the realization that I needed to let it go. Like that song or whatever the cartoon says, let it go, let it go. I needed to let my hair grow. And it was a hurtful thing for me because for the past 2 years, I have been trying to grow my hair. Okay, let me rephrase that. I have been trying to, I'm well, to grow my hair. Um, but the real term is, well, yeah, the hair. I wanted my hair to grow and wear my hair longer, but I've been having trouble, um, pretty much retaining length. Um, I have, actually, I come, believe it or not, I come from a family of beauticians. They do hair for a living. And so when I first went natural, it was just kind of like, oh, you're natural, guess you don't really need us anymore. But one of the things, I have a close cousin that does hair. I would say things like, oh, my hair isn't growing or it won't grow. She would correct me and say, is your hair is growing, you're just not retaining the length. So the real proper term is, retaining length. So anyway, so I was just really sad of having to cut my hair. I actually got my hair cut a lot shorter than I needed to. I just really wanted to start over. I could have left it a little bit longer at the top and all that, but I really didn't want that. I was like, what? I just cut it all the way down. And the barber I went to is my son's barber, and my son's 23. He's been going to the same barber since he was like 5 or 6 years old. And actually, he was the second person when I decided to go natural in 2006. He was the second barber I went to. I actually went to a different barber because I didn't really, I don't know, I didn't think about going to my son's barber to cut my hair. I went to another barber, and it's so funny. The guy really didn't want to cut my hair. He was like, "Are you sure? Well, maybe you need to go to a salon." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure." And the salon told me to come to a barber, and he was so nervous. And I was like, "Well, I don't really have." At the time, I was going from a relaxer and what they say, do the big chop. But to me, it really wasn't a big chop because I didn't have much hair. Most of my hair was just strands. It was just long strands. But anyway, the guy ended up cutting my hair, and it wasn't styled or anything. It was just a regular cut. Then about a week or so later, I went to another barber. He cut my hair, and he was asking me. He was like, "Oh, do you want it cut low on the sides?" And I was like, yeah, low on the sides. So everything he was suggesting to me, I would just say, yeah, yeah, yeah. When he was finished and I looked at myself in the mirror, I would like to cry. I did not like my haircut at all. The reason I didn't like my haircut was, no offense, I just looked like a 15-year-old boy. It looked more butch like. If it cut. I mean, some women look beautiful wearing it short, like the sides cut real short and shaved, but that didn't look good on me, and I didn't like the way it looked on me. So I had a hat. I just threw the hat on, and he knew I wasn't happy, but I paid him for. I wasn't gonna not pay him for my hair, and he looked bad, but I was like, yeah, I just wanted my hair cut, but I did kind of politely say, I am a woman, and you know, but he got what I was saying, and it's like I could tell from the way he cut my hair that most women that go to him are probably, you know, how can I say it, butch type. And so maybe he assumed that because I was wearing my hair natural and I wanted it that cut it a certain way where it would look more like masculine. And I saying butch, I really do apologize. I don't know the right terminology. I do not want to offend people. I got the title starting over. I don't want to start over by offending people, so I apologize for that. That's just a lack of a better way to put it. I'll say more masculine. I just want my hair cut. I wear my hair short and natural. And for some reason, some people short and natural means something else other than you're just a woman that wears your hair short and natural. Some people think that means you have to be a lesbian or whatever. It does not mean that. It just means you're wearing your hair short and natural. Hey, Chef Disaster, how are you? Yay! I'm so happy. I'm 11 minutes in and I have somebody in here. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know what? Thank you, Chef Disaster, because I was getting ready to wrap it up, and I'm like, ain't nobody in here. I've been talking to myself for 11 minutes. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm on my mobile device, so if you're saying anything, I can't see it. But again, I might leave this up. In fact, I think I'll leave it up. I'm just trying to get more content on this channel, and oh, thank you. Look like you left me a message. Thank you, Chef Disaster. You have been one of the people that have been supporting my channels too. And I'm thank you for coming to my other side of 40, because I know you found me and we found each other on my other channel called Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop. Now I'm not sure if you found me on the Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop remix or on the Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop, the regular one. But I appreciate you. I really do. I'm just so humbled that people take the time out of their day to watch. Oh, you said both? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, much love. Thank you. And no offense to your significant other. Hey, I love as far as internet, you know, not but yeah. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But like I was saying, I done got kind of scatterbrained. I just get so happy when somebody come in and watch. I'm like, oh my God, yay! I gotta yay! Oh, you say okay. Well, apologies for all the other women's that's after you. you know, I'll say that. But thank you so much. But the title with starting over, first I'm talking about starting over, cutting my hair off, cutting it short. The other starting over is, um, yes, you self disaster. Stop it. You're so humble. I like, you know what? Humbleness is so attractive. I love humbleness. I love it when somebody, they know they look good, but they don't have to say they know they look good, and they don't act like they know they look good. I like people like that. You're very humble, so I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Because they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what looks good to one person may not look so good to someone else. So again, thank you for you said you can't tell, Sister Crystal. Okay. Well, yeah, I had you talking about you. Oh, stop it. Stop. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um but what I was saying, okay, so I chopped the strands of hair that I stripped my hair out. And so now, starting over with that. Oh, I appreciate, okay, I'm going with the show. See, I get all scatterbrained. You know what? That's why I have so many different, well, part of why I have so many channels. I need to stay focused on a topic. And also I'm the copyright strike queen. I don't try to, but you know, I think I'm doing different things right, and all of a sudden, YT just gives me a strike. And, they don't want to give you no warning or whatever. So that's another reason I have so many channels. But the other reason I was talking about starting over is I have yet another channel called Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop 2, TOO. I just started it this morning. I am going to get back to the hip hop stuff. However, I'm going to put my new hip hop videos, I'm going to put them on Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop 2, TOO, because I want to start over with those channels. Now, the other two channels, Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop, which is, I renamed it Sister Crystal Rock, and Sister Crystal Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop Remix. My names are so long. But if you just put Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop, my stuff will pop up. I'm going to leave those other two channels as backup channels, but I am going to start putting my new hip hop stuff on my Let's Talk Hop 2 TOO channel, because I want to start over. As you the viewing audience may know, there's a lot of like YouTube beefs. And what are you saying? That's good network, sister. Oh, okay. I hadn't thought about that. I just fall into stuff. I do things. And that's another thing I need to do better. I need to quit falling into stuff. I need to plan more. But with Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop 2, I only have one video over there. It's just a intro video, but I would ask if you kindly would, Chef Disaster, if you're still here, or anyone else who watches this after on the replay, kindly go and subscribe to the Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop. Yeah, Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop 2, TOO. That's where I'm going to start putting my other videos. And the reason why I'm starting over, and the other two channels, they have over 200 subscribers. I'm starting over now because, as we know, there are YouTube beefs and all that on here. And while I haven't been in most of the beefs, I have been in, a couple, and they really haven't been very publicized a lot. However, I have discovered that different chat rooms and different channels I visit, and when I go in their chat rooms, that my channels have been, how can I say it, caught up in the mess, if you will, just because I visit different channels that are beefing. And for example, I'm not going to say the channel's name, but it's a woman. I support their channel. However, I discovered like 2 weeks ago that my Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop is under Sister Crystal Rock right now. That channel was blocked from this YouTuber's channel that I support. I support this channel to the point where I gave donation and everything. Now, I'm not saying that I'm special because I donated to a channel. My point in saying that I donated is that I am a true supporter of this channel. However, my channel, Sister Crystal Rock, was blocked. And how I found out, because I was on there, I'm saying hi to the person and everything, and she's not responding, and no one else is responding to me. And so, hey, socially balanced TV. Hey, hey, how are you? I'm so glad that you stopped by. I remember you too. And I have to make sure, if I'm not subscribed to you guys on this one, I definitely will. I appreciate you guys. I remember you too. Um, who you? I really don't want to say the name of the YouTuber. It's not the YouTuber's fault. It's I believe I was blocked by the moderators. What's been going on is, a lot of times people, first of all, and I don't even want to go into the moderators, but I'm thinking Oh, you're a chef. I know that's right. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, see there? That's okay. Um that you have your other channel. Okay, thank you for posting the other channel so that I can make sure I keep up with you. I agree, I appreciate that. And if you got any other channel you want me to know or whatever, post them in there. I appreciate it. But I was blocked. I believe I was blocked by a moderator. I didn't say anything disrespectful or anything like that. But first of all, some moderators, you have to be careful with some of the moderators too, and no shade or disrespect to any moderators. I have people I really love their channels and everything, um, that I have moderate for me. I'm just saying in general, you some I would like you to come on this show. Oh, really? Okay then. Well, if you could send me an email or whatever, because I haven't been a guest on anyone's show. If you think I'm interesting enough, I'm so flattered that you think I would even be interested and anyone want to watch me. So I appreciate that. And thank you so much for the thumbs up. I have 2 thumbs up, so I appreciate it. Thank you. I know it's you both times, but thank you. I'll take what I can get. But what was I saying? Um, but yeah, sometimes moderators block you just because they have an issue with you. It has nothing to do with the channel, the person's channel. And so I know, I shouldn't say I know, but I know the person's channel who owns the channel. I know they didn't block me. I know it was just a moderator, and I didn't say anything disrespectful or harmful or anything to be blocked. So I went on my other channel, the Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop Remix, and I was able to comment. So that's how I found out, yeah, I was blocked. I said that to say I am learning that, unfortunately, um, yep, classic hip hop. Let's talk classic hip hop too. Let's talk classic hip hop too. TOO. I appreciate that. I also got classic hip hop storage box, but that's another one. But what was I saying? But yeah. So those channels, long story short, those channels have been involved. They're dirty. Those channels, my Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop and Hip Hop Remix, they have dirt all over them. They got mud on their shoes. And I've been in different people's chats, even though I don't say anything disrespectful or anything like that. People see you in certain chats that are messy, and then you come around, they think you're messy too. And so that's what's happened with both of those channels. So what I need to do and is reorganize and just do a clean sweep and go to another channel. So that's why I'm starting another channel. I want to brand myself. Yeah, right. Right. You say, "Oh wow, yeah." And I'm just being transparent. You know, even though I haven't been directly involved in anything, people watch you. And I believe I have well, yeah, you know what? I renamed my Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop to Sister Crystal Rock, but it doesn't matter if you rename. My understanding, and it's just my understanding, so you can correct me. My understanding is even if you rename it, if you're blocked under that channel, you're still blocked. I believe. Um, I could be wrong, but if they like, I don't know if the person, the moderator, blocked me under Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop, or did they block me under Sister Crystal Rock? But they're both the same channel. So when I went back, I still couldn't comment. So um, it could be I just have to do a whole new channel. But yeah, that's what's going on. If you okay, I understand. Just don't go there no more. Right. But the the thing is, and you're right, and I won't. However, my channels have already been considered my channels got dirt on them. My channels got mud all over their shoes. So even though I may not go there, you don't know how many people are watching. So I can go somewhere else with those channels, and they could say, "Oh, we're seeing that channel on so and so." Because there's a lot of people that watch from the bushes. They call watching in the bushes when you don't come in and comment, but you see a lot of people watching you. They call that the bushes, or I hear them call it watch from the sky and all that kind of stuff. So what I have experienced is, even if I go other places, it's enough people that have seen me in different chats that may think that I'm messy because they've seen me in messy people's chats, or they've seen me in chats that were messy. Let me say that. God judge you. It's over. Live your best life, sister. You're right. You're absolutely right. But part of it too, I am being mindful of branding. Um, I'll share it. Okay, I'll share it. So, long story short, and I may share it again. I I used to be a YouTube partner a year ago before they changed the rules on the classic hip hop storage box. Well, a year later, I just and people get paid by Google AdSense, and this is for people who don't know. I went in my email last week. Well, was it no, the beginning of this week? I saw a message from Google AdSense. Google AdSense says, "Oh, well, you need to fill out some information because we're withholding funds or something." I'm like, "Withholding funds? Whatever." I go and look, and they got this thing on the air talking about some, you need to fill out some more information. And I went and filled it out, and that's what got me to thinking. It's like, oh, and right now, my channel, Classic Hip Hop Storage Box, is under review. That one has over 11,000 subscribers on there. But when I went to reapply, they turned me down. And I pretty much, I just need to put more original content on the channel. So actually, that's what I've been doing. Um, I see, I do see that people, YouTube can be a stepping stone for other stuff. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do better in branding myself. Oh, I think they turned me down because um, most of my stuff on the classic hip hop storage box is, well, it was, most of my stuff was copywritten content. Like, I post old videos from VHS videos that I recorded from back in the early 1990s. Well, a lot of, when they first reviewed me, like back in August 2018, most of my content on that channel was copywritten content. So I always put the disclaimer, for fair use only. I do not own this content or whatever. But so once I got turned down, I did see a notice like, oh, put more original content. So what I did was I went and deleted a lot of those videos that weren't performing anyway. So I had over 150 um, copywritten videos that I uploaded from my own collection. I went and deleted a lot of those videos. So and so now I'm redoing the channel to put more original content with regards to hip hop and R&B on my classic hip hop storage box channel. And I resubmitted my application again, because my thought process is, if YouTube is going to make money off of me, they're making money off of me putting those videos up. Even though I don't own them, YouTube is making money off of it. So I'm like, well, why don't I try to see if I can kind of, make some money? Now, I didn't come on here to make money, but it's like, well, shoot, if they getting paid off of it, why not? You know. And another thing too is I have to watch my image. So this is another reason why I am kind of abandoning. I'm still keeping those channels, but I'm not going to be putting my new content. I'm going to be putting my new content on Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop 2, TOO, because I want to start over. And I'm not going to be hanging around in the underbellies of YouTube and all that under that name. In fact, if you see me, you will see me in the comment section after the live is over. I'm just putting it out there. I'm a watch from the sky. I'm not going to be commenting unless it's a channel that I see that's not messy. I don't want to have mess and mud and all that on my shoes anymore. I've got mess and mud on those other channels just because get in the chats and all that, and people don't know who's messy and who's not. I see it, and I'm the type of person, I'm not afraid to start over. Um, I think that's a good trait to have because, things are going to end and everything in life is going to end. And I'm going into something else now, but, your relationship is going to end. The only thing is you have to decide how you want your relationship to end. Do you want it to end? And when I say relationship, it could be marriage, it can be, living together, it could be friendship, whatever. All relationships will end, but how do you want it to end? You want it to end, to death do you part, natural death, not a hasty death caused by somebody else, not that kind of death, but just the natural progression of the circle of life. As we live, we die, and that's how stuff ends. So things are going to end. So you want to decide, how do you want it to end? Um, so I don't know how I got on that. Well, I have to get ready. You too. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna get ready to go off too, because I appreciate you keeping me company. I'm just so humbled right now because I would have been talking to myself. I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do because really don't have many people watching, but that's okay. Starting over. It's called starting over. I definitely would have had more viewers if I went on the other channels, but I gotta start over. Those channels are got mud on their shoes. I don't want to get muddy, and I'll come back to them, but I just need to start over. So, anybody that cares to watch this on the replay, check out my Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop 2. And also, big shout out again to Chef Disaster. Check out his channel. He also has socially balanced TV. Check that out. You stay focused and peep game. Right. That's what I'm trying to do. I appreciate what I'm trying to do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to just kind of, I don't want to say wash my hands of those channels, but I'm going to have to leave those channels alone for right now because they're dirty. They got dirt on them, and not due to any fault of my own. It just happened. So I got to go to a channel that's not dirty and start over, which is Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop 2. um, but I'm gonna still keep those two channels. So, and also starting over by having to cut my hair off and start over. Um, I was trying to grow my hair long. I still will, but I gotta start over. So it's so small. My hair is so small. I can't roll it with rice, but it's okay. But all right then. Well, I'm gonna get off of here. This is Sister Crystal with Other Side of 40. That's the other side of 40. I'm 43. I'm proud to be 43. I'll be 44 in April. So thank you so much for stopping by. And if anyone cares to come by and watch me ramble on the replay, that's fine. But I'm trying to build this channel up. So I appreciate everyone that has come by, or everyone who will stop by after the replay or what have you. So starting over, don't be afraid to let it go. If it ain't working, let it go. The relationship, it ain't working, let it go. Don't hold on to anybody that's not holding on to you. Let it go. And the more I say it out loud, that helps give me strength to let stuff go and let people go and let situations go that don't mean me any good, or the people don't care much for me. So, alrighty then. Well, again, This is Sister Crystal, other side of 40. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know when you've had to start over and overcome things, whatever you was building or what have you. So, alrighty then. Until next time, take care.